Welcome student to this unit 5 of automobile engineering. The name of this unit is automobile electrical and electronics system. Lot of electrical components and electronics components are used nowadays in modern cars as well as any kind of four wheeler as well as two wheeler also. In this picture you will see a car having different electrical and electronics small and big components. I am reading here some of the components. You can see here engine control that can be done today with the help of some electronic units. You will see here again adaptive cruise control, automatic braking, electrical power steering. After that you will see again CRDI. After that active view control, tire pressure monitoring. After that electronic toy collection, digital turn signals, navigation system. All these modern facilities uses electrical and electronic components for its proper working. Nowadays automobile or any car is a combination of mechatronics, mechanical, electrical and electronics components. So which are these components and the details regarding such system that we can study in this unit number 5. Starting with this learning outcome, the name of this particular point is 5.1 Introduction to Electrical Electronic System. If you want to study these electronic and electrical electronic components, then we must understand following terms. What are that? Principles of current, voltage, resistance, electricity, magnetism. What is electromagnetism? What is induction? What is rectification? So these are very basic terms. You might have studied these terms at the first year or second year in the subject related to electrical and electronics. But again, if we want to study the components of automobile which uses electrical engineering and electronic systems, then we must revise such type of terms. What is meant by current, what is voltage, resistance, electricity, etc. So this is the first learning outcome of this lecture, basic electrical electronic principles. After that we will learn here basic electrical electronic components used in automobiles while with their symbols. So these components are represented with the symbols, and how these symbols are, that we will learn in this presentation. Starting with this term, what is electricity? It is a form of energy made up of charges that can produce light, heat and motion. So this way we can define this. Electricity may be a static electricity and current electricity. Static electricity means electric charges are at the rest, and current electricity means electric charges are in motion. So what is a charge? The examples are here in front of you in this picture. A glass rod rubbed with a silk cloth, then you will feel the existence of a charge. And ebonite rod rubber with a woolen cloth, again you can see the effect or the product that is produced, that is called as a charge. You can feel the charge. So flow of electric charge constitutes electric current. Types of electric charges are positive charge, negative charge, and property of electric charges which are there: opposite charges attract each other and similar charges repel each other. So these are the properties, two important properties related to the charge, electric charge. Now here an atom is a fundamental unit of matter made up of protons with a positive charge, neutrons with a neutral no charge, and electrons with a negative charge. This we have studied in first year, at the first year also. So, next thing that we will learn here, everything is made up of atoms which contain positive particles called protons, negative particles called electrons. See the structure of this electron, proton and neutron inside the atom. So, electric charge is given by the symbol Q, and electrons are the charge carriers that flow in an electric circuit from the negative to the positive terminal. Charge is represented or measured in terms of coulombs C, which is given by the symbol C. Then what is electricity? So, electricity is the movement of charge around a circuit. We will call this electric current. Flow of electric charge constitute electric current. So, electric current is expressed by the amount of charge flowing through a particular area in unit time. So, this is a definition of electric current. How? The amount of charge flowing through a particular area in unit time, and it is the rate of flow of electric charge, and the representation is I. Circuit. Electrical circuit is any arrangement of materials that provide a path for electrons to flow. It consists of sources of electrical energy, connecting wires and a load. So, this is an example of electric circuit. You will see here bulb connected with the help of wires, and they are having a switch and battery, and this way we can form a electric circuit. So, here electric current is the movement of charged particle in a specified direction. It is a measure of the number of electrical charges passing through a cross section of a conductor in a given time. So, I is the representation of electric current is equal to Q upon T. I is nothing but current, Q is the electric charge, and T is the time. The unit of current is ampere A, and named after André Marie Ampere, a French physicist who made important contributions to the theory of electricity and magnetism. 1 ampere means that there is a 1 coulomb of charge passing through a cross section of a wire every 1 second. And for its measurement, ammeter measures the electric current or measures how much charge flow in a certain cross section at a given time, and it is to be connected in series. So, this current is of two types, direct current and alternating current, DC and AC. So, this is a representation, you will see the symbolically DC and AC. So, electric circuit, as we have seen how it is there. In electric circuit, power supply provides the electric potential difference between its terminals. A device that transfers energy from one form of energy into electrical energy and characterized by the electromotive force, that is called V. So, connecting wires provide a path for electric current to flow, and their resistance is usually represented by a symbol ohm. And here consumer, any electrical device connected to the circuit by its resistance. So, this way we can have the load. So, consumer is the load. So, this is the types of electrical connections, series circuit and parallel circuit. We have seen, or you have studied this in first year also. There are two types of electrical circuits, series in parallel, electric circuit in parallel, and electric circuit in series. After that, there is a definition of voltage V. It is the potential difference between the 2 points in an electric field. It is the work done on the charges as it passes through a load and is measured as a voltage occurs the load. So, V is equal to W upon Q, where W is the work and Q is nothing but charge. A voltmeter measures the voltage. This is the device used. The unit of voltage is V, named after a Volta scientist who invented the voltage. This way we can define the voltage. So, this is a representation of AC current and DC current. You will see there is a use of transformer in case of AC current, and their transformer is not used in case of this flow of DC current. See clearly the picture. So, there is a use of a transformer. So, current is of two type, AC current and DC current. So, when the power source running an electric circuit moves a charge only one direction, it is called as a DC current. Current flows from high potential to the low potential terminal. In a DC circuit, the power source supplies the electrons, and batteries and photoelectric cells produce DC current. These are some of the examples of DC current. What is AC? When the power source driving an electric circuit moves a charge back and forth, it is called as an alternating current, AC circuit. In AC circuit, you supply the electrons. Our wall socket typically fluctuate between 170 volt and 170 volt at a rate of 60 hertz. The fluctuating voltage has a sinusoidal waveform. So, this is the difference between AC and DC current. So, most widely used current is AC current. Alternating current electricity is the type of electricity commonly used in homes and businesses throughout the world. AC electricity is created by AC electric generator, which determines the frequency. An AC waveform can be sinusoidal, square or square shaped. Some AC waveforms are irregular or complicated also. So, these are some of the scientists who played a important role in electrical engineering. For your knowledge purpose, I am presenting them. First is Volta, Italian physicist and inventor, first person to isolate methane, fascinated with an electricity at the early age, pioneered with the field of electrochemistry and conducted the first battery to produce electricity, Voltaic pile. Another scientist is Nikola Tesla, very famous scientist. So, he is a American inventor and engineer and major rivals of Thomas Edison. Pioneered the use of AC current for commercial power, sold many of his patents to Washington Corporation, and he is a notable person for different inventions like radio, after that fluorescent light and transformer. So, Nikola Tesla. Another scientist you will see here, Siemens. The AC power system used by today developed rapidly after 1886 and included contribution by Nikola Tesla and Carl Siemens. So, this is the third scientist, Siemens. So, this way we can have this DC current represented by battery and alternating current by our switch. What is resistance? As the term implies, the resistance of the material opposes the flow of charges. It is the opposition of material offers the current. It can also be measured and they are expressed in the units called ohm, named after German physicist Ohm. So, Ohm is another scientist in the field of electrical engineering. Ohm's law, he gives or invented Ohm's law, I is equal to V upon R. It states that current is directly proportional to the voltage and inversely proportional to its resistance. So, here we can have this relation I is equal to V upon R or V is equal to IR. So, this way we can have the Ohm's law. You can see this, understand what is voltage. This is a container representing a fluid inside it and the flow of fluid is blocked. That is why resistance is created and you can have a sufficient current having a great pressure because of this voltage. What is magnetism? Magnetism is the properties and interactions of magnets. The earliest magnets were found naturally in the mineral magnetite, which is abundant the rock type lodestone. These magnets were used by the ancient peoples as a compasses to guide sailing vessels. So, this is a picture showing the magnetism. Magnets produce magnetic forces and have the magnetic field lines. The earth is like a giant magnet. You will have the north pole and the south pole. So magnets usually made up of iron. Every magnet has a north and south pole. Like a similar charges repel and opposite charges attract. So these are the types of magnet you will see here: natural magnet, artificial magnet, and electromagnet. So magnetism is closely related to electricity. These two characteristics combine to make one of the fundamental force in physics known as electromagnetism. Where there is a magnetic field, there is a potential to make an electric current flow, and where there is a flow of an electric current, there is an associated magnetic field. So this is the making electricity. You will see two magnets move the wires down, cutting through the magnetic field, indicates a current, induces a current here. In another figure you will see move the wires up, cutting through the magnetic field, it induces a current in the other direction, and no current induced when the movement of the wire does not cut the magnetic field lines. So this way we can have the production of electric current using magnetism. So here electromagnet, when an electric current is passed through a coil of wire wrapped around a metal ore, a very strong magnetic field is produced, and this is called as an electromagnet. So what is electromagnetism? When electric current is passed through a conductor, a magnetic field is produced around it. The branch of physics which deals with the magnetic effect of electric current is called as an electromagnetism. So we can have the applications of electromagnetism in electric bell, magnetic relay, circuit breaker, and telephone earphones. Other uses of electromagnet, they are used in applications such as electric motors, electric fans, and electric bells. They are used in lifting heavy loads of iron and scrap, and are also used in cranes to lift the vehicles. They are used to deflect beams of electrons in TVs. They are used to separate iron ores from impurities in mining and industries. They are also used in relays in telephone exchanges and in computers. They are used by doctors to cure certain diseases. So this is the difference between the bar magnet and electromagnet. Bar magnet is made of steel, while electromagnet is made of soft iron. In bar magnet, poles cannot be reversed, but in electromagnetic, poles can be reversed. Bar magnet produces a permanent magnetic field, while electromagnet produces a temporary magnetic field. Strength of magnetic field cannot be changed in case of bar magnet, but strength of magnetic field can be changed in electromagnet. Bar magnet does not need electric current to act as a magnet, but in case of electromagnet requires electric current to act as an electromagnet. So this one is the difference between the bar magnet and electromagnet. After that we will study here what is rectifier or rectification. The conversion of alternating current AC to DC, this involves a device that allows one-way flow of electrons, and the used for rectification is called as a rectifier. So there are different types of rectifier: single phase rectifier and three phase rectifier. You can see the detailed classification here: half wave, full wave. So these are the waveforms when there is no rectification, when there is half wave rectifier, and there is a use of full wave rectifier, how the waves are formed. So let us see the components of auto electrical system. Examples are armature, automobile battery, automobile ignition system, automobile starting system, automobile computer chips, automotive electrical wiring, charging system, and spark plug. All these uses electrical components. What is armature? Armature are the moving parts of the electric machine, generally alternators, generators, or motors of the vehicle, which vibrates when electromotive force is produced. The armature used in automobile comprises of series of coils and groups of insulated conductors circumscribed around a cone of iron, also known as the rotating part of dynamo. Armatures are generally fixed on ball bearings and are mostly made of copper wire, coiled around an iron ore. So, this is a picture of armature. The major function of armature is to produce an electromotive force and to transmit current in a rotating machine and force it in a linear machine. So, major components used in automobile ignition system are coil wires, ignition box, ignition distributor, magneto. So, these are some of the components which are used in automobile ignition system. Similarly, these are the classification of various components of battery include battery boxes, battery cable terminals, battery plates, performance of voltage regulators, battery trays. All these components uses electrical system or electrical components. This slide indicates major components used in automobile ignition system. This figure indicates the chief components of automobile starting used in starting system like starter, after that starter solenoid, starter drive, Bendix drive starter. These are some of the electrical components. After that you can use the that component in computer chips, powertrain control modules, after that speedometer, calibrators, switches, performance monitors, performance chips. So, these are some of the examples where electrical components and electronics components are used. After that, apart from electrical wiring components mentioned here, there are other parts used in automobile electrical system like electrical fuse, fuse blocks, AC harness, after that relay connectors, electrical switches, electrical fuse holders. So, lot of components are used. Again, here you can see alternator bearing, alternator parts. These are nothing but electrical components. Other spark plug components are here. You can see spark plug parts, spark plug tools, spark plug wires. Another example is ECU, electronic component, electronic control unit. After that, here you can see the electrical diesel control, electronic diesel control, which uses electronic components. Sensors, inspection pump speed sensor, fuel rack position sensor, charge air pressure sensor, fuel pressure sensor, air cleaner sensor, intake temperature sensor, charge air temperature sensor. All these sensors uses electronics component. This is another list. So, this is a figure of what we can say starting system of the engine. You will see here lot of electronics and electrical components. So, these are the symbols for electronic component. You will see the symbol for resistor, inductor, diode, BJT, MOSFET, capacitor, relays. These are some of the electronic component symbol. You can see electrical symbol, cell, battery, after that connectors, wires, fuse, lamp, after that switch, voltmeter. These are the symbols for some of the electrical components. Another symbols you can have resistance, inductor, after that you can see here terminal, switch, Zener diode. So, these are important symbols for transistor. So, these are the symbols. Another important list that is mentioned here of electrical and electronic component, you can read it. Thank you very much for your patience.